Okay, in this video we're going to be working inside the cabin, putting in the electronics and all, and I'm going to start with the switch. So the switch here is going to be very helpful in getting everything set up, and you'll see that in a minute. So again, one of the reasons why I don't want the landing gear on this is I want to be able to set up and work, inside the cabin here and so forth. And what I use is, my wife does Pilates and exercises and stuff, and she bought a pair of these, so I bought a pair too, and they're great for having the airplane sit comfortably in front of you. Sometimes the stand is actually too high for me sometimes, and this is one of the cases, so I'll just set it on this block. Okay, so the first thing you got to do is, remember there's an on and off side of the switch. The on side of the switch has a single wire, the off side of the switch has two wires, and it says on and off right here. So take the front plate off, and I got a nice tiny little screwdriver. And when you're taking out tiny little screws, make sure you're working over a nice towel or something, so when you drop it, they don't bounce on the table and fall on the floor and you can't find them. Been there, done that. Okay. So the two tiny little screws are out and the faceplate is out. Now, you want the off, I'm going to leave it oriented with the off facing toward the camera here, toward the front of the airplane. And again, you can still tell which is off and on because the two wires is off. Okay. Now you want the off side of the switch toward the motor, toward the front of the airplane. Okay. What's nice is they've already cut a very nice hole for this. So I'm going to just stick that through the hole, and wait a minute, I'm going to get the off side of the plate with a screw in it, get ready to put it in. Okay. Then we'll take the off side here, have it toward the front, put the plate on, and take the screwdriver. My elbow's probably in the way. Okay, just get that started. Let's see if I can do that a little better. Get around here, see what I'm doing. So, tell you what, I'm going to put the screw in and make sure it hits home where the hole is. There we go. You also got to make sure as you do this that the switch is in the middle of the switch plate, because once you screw it on, once you screw this on, you can't lift this up and put the switch in the middle hole there. So that's finger tight, that's close enough. And you put the other one on. And these are tiny little screws. Let's see what I'm doing here. Okay, they're on. Now I'm just going to make sure they're tight. Hold this way. I can't do things left-handed very well, so I got to use my left hand to hold it and tighten this up. Okay, that's good and tight. That's good and tight. Okay, why is the offside that way? Tradition, however, there is some logic to it. The off side, you know, you'll find everybody out of the field with the off side toward this way. Why? Because if you're flying along and the bugs hit this from the front, it won't turn the airplane off because if the off is to the back. So on is that way, bug hits, it's still on. You're not going to get a bug flying from the other direction. That's what they told me when I learned 15, 20 years ago. So off to the front. And switches in. Thank you very much.